All right, look, with all the crazy stuff going on in society, we got to start getting ready for anything. We got to start getting prepared for everything. So, what I want to talk about today is how to move unseen when the streets turn into war zones. If you like this type of content and you're going to want more, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notifications for my channel. So, let's just get right into it. When the city loses control, everything is going to change in seconds. It's like 1 minute you're just walking home, and the next you're going to hear sirens, shouting, and smoke's going to be filling the streets. That's when people are going to stop thinking and they're going to start reacting, and that's going to get real dangerous. Most folks are going to freeze or panic because they've never been in real chaos before. So, what you're going to want to do is learn how to move calm, quiet, and invisible, like you already been through it before. So, here's the 8-step game plan. Number one, you're going to want to read the chaos before you step in it. When tension builds in the air, you can feel it before it actually pops. Crowds are going to get louder, movements are going to get faster, and suddenly you're going to be surrounded by energy you can't control. That's your first sign to move. Not to look, not to film, but to move. So, for example, you're walking through downtown when people start pushing, cops line up, and that protest vibes turns into panic. Now you're caught in the middle of it. Something like that. So the bottom line is what you're going to want to do is leave before it gets bad, not after it explodes. Number two, what you're going to want to make sure that you do, you're going to want to make sure that you blend into your environment in order to disappear. So standing out in a riot is the worst thing you can do. Things like loud colors, expensive shoes, or anything flashy makes you a walking target. So you're going to want to make sure that you look forgettable, like background noise. Like, for example, you're wearing bright red sneakers while everyone else is masked and tense, you're going to instantly stand out. So the bottom line is make sure that you ditch the attention, go neutral, and move like you actually belong. Number three, and this is going to be hard for a lot of people, is don't be a hero. Look, nobody's giving out medals for bravery when the city's burning down. Trying to stop looters or calm people down is how folks end up in the pavement. Your only job is to get you and yours home safely. So, for example, if you see someone smashing a store window and you think about stopping them, but 10 more follow, and now it's a mob. Here's the bottom line. Forget your pride. Heroes get hurt. Survivors get home. Make sure that you remember that. Number four, you're going to know the map before you move. You should already know your exits, your alleys, and your escape routes before anything even pops off, but most people don't. Riots turn main streets into traps. Between the crowds and the cops, you'll have nowhere to run. Quiet side streets are going to be your lifeline. So, for an example, you bolt down the main street and run straight into a wall of riot shields and tear gas. There's going to be no way out. So, what you're going to want to do is know your routes ahead of time, not when it's too late. Number five, you're going to want to move like smoke, not like fire. It's like this. Fire rushes in, smoke drifts around. You want to move smooth, not fast, quiet, not panic. When you act calm, people are going to overlook you. So just imagine you sprint through a crowd and suddenly someone mistakes you for a threat. They grab or they're going to chase you. You're going to want to make sure that you move like smoke, glide through the chaos, and don't draw heat to yourself, or you're going to end up in a situation that you may not be able to get out of. And that's going to be detrimental to you and everybody that you're leading and who depend on you. So make sure that you move like smoke, glide through the chaos, and don't draw heat to yourself. Number six, you're going to want to use the shadows and the stillness. Sometimes stillness can save your life. When things get wild, slipping into darkness and staying still for 30 seconds can make you invisible. People in panic don't quite see well. They see motion. So here's an example. You duck into a dark doorway and watch as the crowd rushes past you without even noticing you. This is very likely to happen because people are going to get tunnel vision and not pay attention to the little details. So bottom line, silence and shadows are your best cover. Move only when the coast is clear. Number 7, you're going to want to make sure that you stay calm and keep your comms. When networks crash and people lose their mind, phones are going to die, signals are going to jam, panic's going to set in fast. That's when your real prep is going to show. Your understanding of maps, meeting points, and your own personal mental control are going to be key. So just imagine if your phone shuts off as the chaos hits. Now you're lost with no signal and no plan. But if you have like your emergency comms, like you keep them in your car or something like that, in your bug out bag or in your emergency kit in your car, now all of a sudden you do have a form of communication, at least on with shortwave radios at the very least. So the bottom line, what you're going to want to do is keep your cool. Panic is going to be the loudest noise out there. And make sure that you always have an alternative source of communication. And lastly, number 8, you're going to want to make sure that you regroup and reassess. Once you make it out, your job is actually not done yet. Curfews, roadblocks, or stray violence can still pop off in an instant after the first wave. So don't celebrate too early. It ain't over yet. Make sure that you watch the news just for the visuals. Don't trust too much of what they fully say. Check your surroundings and plan your next move. Imagine if you reach a quiet street and you think it's over, but a few blocks away, it's still burning. You're going to want to know so you can deal with the issue before it becomes a direct issue. So the bottom line, never drop your guard until it's completely clear. So in conclusion, I like to just say, look, surviving a riot isn't about toughness. It's about timing and awareness. The smart ones don't try to control the chaos. They move through it like a ghost. Stay neutral, stay alert, and stay quiet. Because when the city goes dark, the loud ones get caught. The invisible ones make it home. Make sure that you're the invisible one, not the loud one. If you made it this far, I'd like to just say thank you for making it this far. And thanks for tuning in to the Urban Warrior Podcast, your number one source for survival, self-defense, and the supernatural. I am Shatter X Storm, and I will be live streaming on multiple platforms at the same time. I would prefer if you came over and joined me on Twitch for the morning show, and I will be gaming at night. And in the very near future, I am going to be having guest boxes where people who are part of the community can actually guest while I'm live streaming. I'm going to be using StreamYard for that. And this channel is not yet monetized, so if you like this type of content, feel free to show some support over on Patreon. I have different tiers with a lot of actual high-level services, everything from bug-out bag audits to even helping you escape the matrix by becoming your own boss by supplying you with websites. There's a lot of very unique tiers that I offer. Also, feel free to check out my new merch drop. I got t-shirt, hoodies, and I got some exclusive stuff that's going to be limited time only. It's for Halloween. I also have mugs and tumblers. And check out my fitness supplement line. And don't forget to head over to the website where you can pick up your free copy of my ebook. It's How to Escape the Matrix. Yours absolutely free. No costs, no obligations. My gift to you. And for all of your prepping and survival needs, feel free to check out my Amazon recommendation page where I have a lot of stuff that I personally have myself and that I recommend for you all. All of the links are going to be in the description section below. Until next time. Oh, feel free to join me on Discord where we keep the party going 24/7. I'm on Discord all the time. So we're going to be posting a lot of different stuff, a lot of prepping, survival, self-defense, relationship, lifestyle, finance, and gaming stuff too. So join the community over on Discord. Join the tribe. Link is going to be in the description. Until next time, this is Shatter X Storm signing out. Peace.